So we're back on the We Are Wrestling podcast though with another episode.
Yes, sir.
And we start off very sadly with some sad news of the passing of Jay Brisco.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, that kind of sucked. Like it's a lot to be said about the Jay Brisco situation, and it fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. It sucks really, really bad because, like, what the fuck? Like, he got blackballed for a tweet that he sent years ago, a homophobic tweet. And years later, people didn't forgive him for it. Like, and I mean, like, the networks, WWE, they didn't forgive him for it. And
Nobody.
It fucked up his career. Even though he apologized for it, he made amends for it. He totally did everything right. It left a salty taste in a lot of people's mouth. And like, I honestly didn't know that he like went through all of this effort to like change like and apologize all like for it. I did not know that. I had no idea. Like, I knew that he said it, and like it kind of was like, he said something stupid, but like, yeah, you can't really talk about him because everybody hates him, but like apparently he apologized for it. And I did not know that he went on like a whole trying to fix it in an apology thing. It was like, oh shit. But he did.
Wow.
And the fact that we both knew him from the start of his career is kind of wild. It's kind of wild. Like, we've seen him and his brother as these two skinny, weird-looking kids. And you're like, what the fuck? And they existed in the very first Ring of Honor show when we saw them. It was like, oh, okay. Wow.
Singlets.
Yeah, it was like they looked so weird, and it was like, oh, okay. And we watched them in the beginning, and it was like, oh, okay. Then when we lost Ring of Honor and like lost access to it, like we totally missed them. And then like when the internet started like putting out Ring of Honor tapes, it was like, oh, like, wait a minute, are those the Briscoes? Like, that can't be the Briscoes. No, that can't be. And then it was like, what the fuck? That is the Briscoes. They just grew up and looked different, and they just kept evolving, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, those are the same fucking skinny kids that we watched in the first Ring of Honor episode. Like, what the fuck? Like, it was an insane ride watching them grow into what they had become, and it's very weird that he's no longer going to be here.
Yeah. Sad.
I will always remember the explanation of the world title match versus the TV title match, Jay versus Jay, was very hard to fucking describe. It's very hard because it was Jay Lethal versus Jay Brisco. Jay Lethal was the television champion, and Jay Brisco was the world champion. And describing it was very weird because it was like, yeah, Jay did this to Jay. It's like, which Jay did what to which Jay? Damn it. Yeah, it was very funny.
I remember you at firsthand how that shit is.
It was very hilarious. It actually made me angry because I was trying to explain it and I just kept saying Jay, but like they're both named Jay, and it just kept getting weirder and weirder. It was like, God damn it.
And I just made a face like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it was so fucked up. But like, man, like it's a sad loss.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that everybody has started to come up with the conversation of them being one of the best tag teams. And I've heard this from like so many people recently, like after he passed, was like, I never knew about the Briscoes until they fought FTR. And like, that was the first time I ever seen them. And I'm like, what? Like, to me, it's like a foreign concept because like I said, we've both watched them since the very beginning. So it's like a foreign concept of like, how did I not know who the Briscoes were? It's just
kind of weird, yeah.
Yeah, it kind of weirded me out because people was like, yeah, well, the first time I seen them when they fought FTR, and I'm like, the fuck? Like, what? Like, that's so weird. But I mean, I guess that's how wrestling is now. Like, a lot of people did not see a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? That's kind of weird. So, yeah, that brings us into Jay Lethal versus Orange Cassidy. So the funny thing about this is, like, I said this to you while watching this match because it was a lot of fuck shit going on in this. Because they said Sanjay Dutt can't touch anybody, and if Jeff Jarrett and Satnam Singh touch anybody, and Sanjay Dutt gets fired, it's just Jay Lethal versus Orange Cassidy 1-on-1. And so they're wrestling, and then of course Jarrett and them come down in the audience, and then the best friends. And I remember saying it to you. I was like, dude, this whole entire thing is taking me out of the match. This is so fucking WWE. And I'm just like, because it was me, and I'm just like, oh, like, this kind of just real WWE-ish. I thought it was just me being that way because it's like, I seen this. And then to have Meltzer actually say the same shit was like, dude, all of the fucking shit that they did in this match was so WWE shit. It was no place for this in AEW. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm not the only one that fucking thought that. It was fucking bad. Like, everything about this was bad.
Yeah, it's corny.
Yeah, and it was, because it's like, you expect one thing of AEW, and then, like, you just get bullshit, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, you don't want bullshit. Like, that's my always complaint with AEW. It's like, you guys are supposed to be different from WWE. Why do you keep doing things that's WWE-esque? Why do we keep having to go through these things? It's like, you're supposed to be different. You're the alternate. Why do you keep bringing back WWE tropes? And that shit bothers me. And then when people just, like, shrug it off, it's like, no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. But literally hate exactly what WWE does and AEW does it, and it's just like, no, it's fine. It's like, no, AEW should be the fucking alternate. Stop. Like, just stop doing WWE shit. Like, that bothers me.
Like, you don't see that shit in fucking New Japan or GCW, for instance. You don't see that shit in NWA.
Yeah, because, like, they have their own shit. They're like, no, we're gonna do our own shit. Yes, we're a total different company from what you want. And it's like, yeah, so that's what makes it different. And AEW was always supposed to be different, and this is just like so crappy. And I did not like this.
Yeah, like I agree with you.
Yeah, Orange Cassidy won, whatever. So then they showed a video package of Kushida. They showed a video package of Kushida and fucking, because he's about to face, what is his fucking name? Darby Allin later on. So they're doing this fucking package of Kushida. I swear, I felt like I got a little angry with this package because they showed everything from his Ring of Honor run. They showed, like, all of this stuff from his Ring of Honor run when he was, like, the television champion of Ring of Honor. They showed all of this shit, but, like, nothing from his New Japan run. It's like, no, we're not going to show any New Japan footage. The only footage they showed was him coming out at, like, the G1. And it's like, dog, like, he didn't even do anything. Like, you didn't even show any of his matches. Like, he had a full legacy in New Japan. They're like, no, we're just going to show the Ring of Honor stuff. And you can't say, like, oh, well, they couldn't get New Japan footage. They literally had some New Japan footage, but that was, like, from this year. And it's like, what the fuck? It's like, show his good shit. Show his shit against Romo. Show his shit against Ospreay. Like, show some good, like, some other good shit. They're like, no. They literally showed shit, like, when he fought Cody, when he fought Hangman. And it's like, bro, he did other shit. Like, why is it just like, no, our AEW guys, look, this is it. Like, what the fuck is this?
That's all it is, because they could have showed that. They could have showed some Impact stuff, because he's been in Impact for a minute now.
They could have showed anything. They just was like, no, we're going to show the Ring of Honor stuff. And, like, I'm just sitting there like, this is so stupid. This is stupid. So then we get to Young Bucks versus Top Flight Security. Now, going into this, I I said this to Renegade. I said they should win and then go to like a fucking 6-man match with AR Fox versus the Elite. Yeah, that should happen.
Yeah.
And the Bucks lost to fucking Top Flight Security.
They didn't see that coming, even though I made that joke multiple times during the fucking match.
I was on it, and like I would have been mad if the Bucks would have won.
Yeah.
Like I'd have been so pissed because like it felt like I've been saying, Top Flight Security has been putting on fucking bangers against the BBC, and it's like they need something, so they need to get a win. And this was like the perfect win. You set up a fucking 6-man match, fine, it works.
Yeah.
So then you got the Guns come out and they're talking shit. Then Acclaim come out, and Acclaim's like spit a rap about stuff, and then Daddy Ass says, "I have 2 words for you: family therapy." And it's like, okay, that sucks. Then we had one of my favorite things on the show: Hangman getting interviewed by Renee. So awkward. This was so good. This was so good because the emotions in Hangman's face were so fucking good. He's like, he's great. It did like you can see how much he fucking cares. It is so like it was so good. He's talking to Renee, was like, yeah, no, I just gave him a receipt of everything that was going on. Like I didn't care. He's like, I had to beat him. And then like he just cuts this random promo, and then he says, well, how is he? And she said, I've been with him a long time. He's kind of banged up, but he's always banged up. And then he says, listen, he's like, I got some fences I need to mangle, but, I'll get to that later. So the interview ends. He's like, but is he okay? And then he said, can you just tell him, never mind. And he just walks away, and it's like, he cares. Like, he fucking cares. And that's like, he feels like he did it by accident, but also like he did it on purpose. He's like, I got you back for what you did, but I feel bad about it.
Weird process. What did they become a tag team?
I was thinking that. Like, but the bad part is like, it always happens, but like, it seems like this is like the normalest thing of wrestling. It's like, I beat you up, we have a fight, let's be tag teams. Because something happens later on that's like exactly that. It's like, I beat you up, we fight, let's be tag team. That's stupid. So then we get Jake Skagar versus Ricky Starks. And didn't care. I like Ricky Starks. Didn't care about this match at all. Ricky won. Didn't care at all. Now, this was also really good, but this was also good after the fact. We have a fucking interview with Adam Cole. Adam Cole is talking. Now, I did not notice this until somebody took a screenshot of the actual thing. Where Adam Cole was standing, right? There's words on the wall because, like, they're at this place, whatever it is words on the wall. Okay, cool. The way it was framed, Adam Cole is standing there talking about coming back and how he's going to do everything. If you look on the wall, I don't know how this magically happened. It says Heartbreak, but right under it is Jackson's. He did not write this. This was literally something that was already on the wall, that was literally there. And they just framed it in such a great way that it said Heartbreak, and under it was like Jackson. I think it was like Lamar Jackson's name or something. And he just like covered up the Lamar with his face. And it just was like, it just said Heartbreak Jackson. And it's like, bro, like that, like, I don't think that they could have wrote that. Like, I swear to God, they had to mentally think that out, because that was so amazing. Like, dude, he's coming for the Young Bucks. And it's like, Okay, that's fucking wild. That's fucking wild. I hope that just wasn't like an accidental thing. I hope it was like legit planned. Because if it wasn't planned, holy shit, like that was a happy accident.
I was just about to say that, like maybe it was a Bob Ross happy accident type shit.
Yeah, I feel like that's like it. Like it's either was like super planned or like this was a happy accident.
Yeah.
So then we get Jericho, and Jericho's like, you know what, Ricky, we're gonna take on you and Action Andretti. So Daniel Garcia's like, dog, let me in the match. Let me be in the match. So Sammy Guevara was like, that's what I'm talking about. That's the initiative I like. You're like, you know what? You can fight Action Andretti on Friday, and I got you some new gear. And he pulls out some leather pants, and Jericho goes, are those leather? He's like, what the fuck? Dude, it was fucking hilarious.
Sammy needs to stop being so touchy.
Yes, he does. Like, you can see Garcia keeps getting mad. Like, Garcia's getting madder and madder, and like he's gonna fuck him up. So then we got the most confusing match. It was a really great match. The reason I say it's confusing is because everybody knows. I even said this last week. Everybody knows Bryan has to win, but people are literally going like, let's go over, guy, woo! And they were cheering the shit out of Bandito and wanting him to win. And it's like, Bryan has to win. We all know he's going to win and has to win. Why are you cheering Bandito?
Last week they cheered Tekiska.
Yes, it is so weird. It's like, guys, you know he has to win. So he has to beat these people that you really like. And they're like, nah, fuck this. Like, we want Bandito to win. And it's like, what the fuck is happening? Like,
that's crazy.
The match was great. The match was fucking amazing. Like, it was great. Of course, Bryan puts on fucking amazing matches. So he gets the win. And then we get Maxwell, Jebediah, Freeman. He shows up and says, hey, listen, you guys have seen me be what I am, but the mask is starting to slip off. You won't like me when the mask slips off. I know that you've been calling me this and calling me that. You fans are fickle. And like, this is really fucking hilarious because like somebody is like, oh, he's using the Daniel Bryan trope. And it's like, no, this shit was online, like literally online. There was a big discourse on people turning on MJF and was like, yo, MJF, like, they don't like him now. Like, and he just took that and ran with it. Was like, yeah, no, this is a thing. So, like, I'm really over it already. So yeah, like, I'm not, like, once again, I'm saying I'm not fickle because we broke this down on the podcast last week. Was like, yo, it's something about him going for the title. The chase was great. Him having the title is just like, meh.
It's mid in his words.
Yeah. Cause like I said, he goes in ebbs and flows. Like, he's hot at one time, then he just cools the fuck off. Then he gets hot, then he just cools the fuck off. He doesn't have a straight playing field. Like, that's so random. So then we get another I don't know why WWE type of thing, because we get Tony Storm and Saraya, and they're in the back with Hikaru Shida, and they just basically, at one point they literally called her dumb. They was like, yeah, it's not her fault, she just doesn't understand. And then they basically start talking about, we're better than the AEW originals. Us outsiders are way better than those guys. And it's like, are they about to do another fucking us versus them type thing? So Tony Storm takes on Willow Nightingale, and after the match, don't you know it, they just turn heel. Us versus them. Like, what the fuck?
I'm okay with the us versus them thing. Like, depends. But this one was weird. Like, how the hell they're heels now?
Like, it's just so stupid. Like, I just think it's really stupid to divide. Like, oh, the WWE guys against the AEW guys, and it's like it doesn't make any sense. You know, everybody's going to cheer for the AEW guys. You're turning on the WWE people heel, and it's like that ship has already fucking sailed. Like, to be honest, like in the first 2 years, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, this is a great thing to do." Right now, it's like nobody gives a fuck because like once you come over to AEW, they're like, "All right, fuck WWE, you're one of our guys," and it's like, why are you doing this? Like everybody accepted Tony, everybody accepted Saraya. No one's going like, "Oh, you guys are ex WWE guys, you guys suck," and it's like, this is stupid. It's stupid. Yeah. And while they're beating up fucking Willow Nightingale, Ruby comes out, and my immediately thought is like, oh, Ruby's gonna turn on Willow, but she helps her up, and I'm like, oh, she's gonna turn on her eventually. Like she's definitely turning on her because she's one of the WWE people.
Mm-hmm. But so, that Willow's technically not a AEW homegrown person either, so she could work in that group too.
But no, but here's why they consider her not one of them, because she's never been to WWE. Yeah. She never been to WWE. So like Saraya even like kind of commented on like they haven't been where we have been. Like basically saying they've been to WWE and these people have not, so they're losers. And it's like it's just gonna get stupider like with this dumb divide. And like if this is where you go with the women's division, it's very dumb. It's us versus them. It's dumb. Like I don't get it. So then we get Maxwell Jebediah Freeman, and he walks up to Brian Cage, who is Bryan Danielson's next week opponent, and he gives him money, and MJF slaps Cage and says, "I want you to break his arm." And he gives him a bunch of money, and Cage just agrees. Because Cage has Prince Nana with him. Oh my god, I called him Princess Nana, my bad.
They're going to show up with this now.
I hope so. But like, I know damn well Brian Cage is losing to fucking Bryan Danielson. And to me, it makes no fucking sense. Like, no one is going to root for Brian Cage. Like, I'm not even joking. No one's going to root for Brian Cage to be like, oh my god, Brian Cage is cool. We like him. We want him to win. And it's like, no.
He played it, and then the fans end up wherever they're at going to do it out of spite. Not because they like him. They're just going to do it out of spite.
I hope not. We get a Takeshita promo, and he says MJF is an asshole. I don't know where that's going to lead. I guess a one-on-one with MJF and Takeshita. Okay, cool. So then we get fucking Darby Allin versus Kushida. I think this is probably the best that Darby Allin has ever wrestled. And maybe that's just because Kushida was wrestling the whole match, but like, this is the best Darby Allin has wrestled since Darby Allin existed. Okay?
I pointed out that he wrestled collegiately or whatever, which I tend to forget.
Yeah, because like he just does like jumping off of stuff and murdering himself and just death masturbation. It's like you never get to see him wrestle.
Yeah.
And this was one of the times where he wrestled. It was like, okay, he's good. He's pretty damn good. I like it.
Yeah. More of that, please.
Yes. He wound up beating Kushida with the, I forgot what they call the damn move where he locks your legs up and does the fall back. I want to say it's like the death trap, but that's not it. It's something death related. Yeah, it's something death related. I don't know what it is.
Like escaping death, I want to say. That's what I want to call it. I'm not like, I don't think so though.
It's something. I don't know. Whatever it is, he pins him, and then Kushida like shakes his hand and is like, "Hey, 1-on-1," and Darby was like, "No, not enough one. Fuck you. You had your one." Like he counted. Like he every time Kushida like kind of was like 1-on-1, me and you again. And he's like, "No." He just kept turning his head like, "No, fuck out of here." Like, dude, just wrestle him again. Like, it's not that big a deal. Whatever. So then we go over to NXT land, and we have Apollo and Axiom versus Mello and Trick. And I kind of seen this happening, but at the same time, I didn't, because I'm like, well, this isn't gonna make sense. But Apollo and Axiom get the win.
Yeah.
Like, the only reason I don't see it making sense is because, like, they're trying to build up Mello for the title, so that didn't make any sense. But whatever, it'll all figure itself out eventually.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah. So we get Tony D'Angelo, and he's outside where he killed 2 stacked dimes, and throws a dime in a river, and he tells the other one that says, "Hey," he's like, "What?" He's like, "You're about to kill me too?" And he says, "No, I'm gonna give you a jacket with the family crest. Welcome to the family." He's like, "What? Wasn't he part of the family? What does this mean? What does this mean? Like, what does any of this mean?"
Wasn't he already part of the family? Yes, right?
Uh-huh.
And where the fuck did this family crest come from?
I don't know, because, like, I don't even think Tony D'Angelo has the family crest. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm so baffled. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
It's like an eagle or some shit.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck is going on here?
Came out of nowhere.
Yeah. So then we get your bae, Tiffany Stratton, and she's trying to get in her locker room. And Indy Hartwell is in her locker room, and Indy says, "Listen, I don't care. This is my locker room. Screw you." And now your bae, Tiffany Stratton, is angry.
Fuck you with the bae thing.
Oh, it's fine. So then we get Toxic Distraction, and they come to the ring, and, like, this is really funny because, like, they keep playing it up like both of us, we didn't turn on each other. You guys thought we did, but we didn't. Ha ha, we got you guys. We were a team the whole time. It's like, okay, like, no one said that you turned on each other. We knew that you were a team the whole time, and this was part of your plan. It's like, nothing about this is making me go, oh my God, they're gonna turn on each other. Even with what happens later on, it's like, nothing about this is, like, making me go this way. So Lyra Valkyrie shows up, and she gets her ass beat by Toxic Distraction. And then here comes Roxy with her bedroom slippers on. And she's like, "Hey, get off of her. I was at home sleep, but get off of her. To beat your ass." That's what it seemed like. So then we get the Creed brothers, and they're both like, "Yeah, I want to face Jinder Mahal. I want to face him too." And Ivy's like, "Dude, shut the fuck up and go for the tag titles. I've been telling you this for like months. Shut the fuck up and get back to the business. What the fuck is wrong with you?" She learned cuss about, and then they go, "You know what? You're right." I'm like, I've been saying it for months. She's been right. What is your problem? I can't believe this.
Now that they're on the same page, watch her turn now.
Yes. But here's a little thing, like, a lot of people didn't catch this. It was like Julius had, like, a little look after she left, like, "Yeah, fuck her, whatever. We're gonna still go after him." I'm like, what the like, don't do that. Just listen to her.
You know, Roderick had to show back up and, like, fix this, right? Like,
yes. Somebody has to, because this is, like, the most defected, broken team that I've ever seen.
Which is still a team. Like,
yeah. It's so weird. So then we get another Bobby Tyler promo, which is Stevie Turner and NXT. And she's basically breaking down everybody getting thrown out of the Battle Royal and how, like, some of these people suck, and she can't wait to get in the ring and wrestle. And it's like, I love, like I said before, and I said multiple times, like, people have no idea about shit and didn't want to claim that they know so much about shit. And they're like, oh no, I know about this thing. And like every time I say Bobby Tyler, people are like, no, her name is Stevie Turner. Like, she wrestled in NXT UK. What are you talking about? You don't know who she is. And I'm like, yeah, you don't know the Tokyo Cyber Squad either. So like, don't talk to me like if you don't know about it. Like if you don't know that she used to wrestle in Stardom, don't talk to me about anything. If you don't know that she used to wrestle in Progress, don't tell me that I don't know anything about her because I knew her before she got here. I knew her when she was smaller and skinnier. I mean, she's not big. She's buffed up like in muscle, but like she was like a small, tiny human. Like she's wrestling size now.
Yeah.
Which actually fucking weirds me out because it's like I knew her from like being a small, tiny human. Just like when Jane Hayter, it's like I knew her from being a tiny human, and it's like now you're just like a bigger version of a human. It's like, wait, you're growing up? What the fuck? It's weird. So then we get Alba Fire versus Sol Rukia, and she's yelling at Sol Rukia for last week. It's like, you didn't want to fight me, and I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. So in the middle of the match, you see Isla Dawn up at the bird's nest, and that distracts Alba long enough for Sol Rukia to do the Soul Snatcher, and she snatches the soul out of Alba Fire and gets the win.
I'm gonna say that's probably one of the best fucking moves on the NXT roster.
Yes, and like I said when it popped up online, I said if they don't put this on regular television, it's a fucking problem. It is a fucking problem, dude. But they did. They put it on television. Fucking love it.
Yeah.
So then we get Donovan Dijak. I'm coming for you, Wesley. I'm gonna put you in handcuffs and take that title. I'm gonna settle the score at Vengeance Day. Oh,
You're gonna serve some hard time.
I was waiting for him to say that. I was waiting for him. Like, god damn, he just like ripped off Boss Man's gimmick. Like, what the fuck?
He looked like a little bit like a younger version of him too. A little bit like the hairdo, like the way it's spiked up and shit.
Yeah. So then we get Grayson Waller with a fake NXT championship and talk about, yeah, I'm the champion. Yeah, I should have been champion. That's why I got this belt, because I should have been champion. And this is what it's going to look like after Vengeance Day. Me as champion, because I'm the champion. It's like, I don't give a fuck about you. Like, he is so irritating. I just don't want him to be anywhere near the title picture. Like, just go away.
Still surprised.
You know what the bad part is? He's gonna wind up being like a WWE champion eventually, and like we're gonna have to deal with him.
The B champion, when you say that, you mean like main champion or champion in general?
Main champion. He's gonna be the Miz 2.0. It's happening.
I don't see that. I actually see him at the very least. I see you as champion.
Nah, he's gonna win. He's gonna win the title because they're gonna love him so much for just being a dick, and it's gonna happen.
Okay.
So like I was saying earlier, we get the women's tag team champions, and they confront Alba Fire, and Alba Fire says, "Listen, I'm gonna take you on, but I'm gonna get a partner." And it's like, we all know it's Isla Dawn.
No, she basically said she doesn't need a partner. So as of right now, it's 2-on-1, but obviously it's gonna be Isla Dawn.
Yes, like god damn, like we know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So this is a thing. Like, I've seen a lot of people say this, and like I think we even covered it last week on a podcast, that it's Gallus versus Broke Money, and we said it was like, you know, they beat them up because they suspended them. Like, oh shit, that is a thing.
Yeah.
And then like people was like, wait, I totally forgot that they suspended them. But yeah, that was a thing. So then Gallus is having this match, and they rip up the thing on the outside, and they send Jensen into it, and Jensen hurts his back. And so Fallon Henley's like, get up, come on, you're leaving Brooks in there by himself, come on. And she's trying to get him up. And then Kiana James runs out. He's like, are you okay? Fallon Henley's like, get out of here, you go, leave him alone, don't you touch him. And they start arguing. And they get Jensen up, but Brooks is by herself, and Brooks gets beat by Gallus. It's like, okay. That plays out later.
Yep.
So then we see Duke Hudson talking to some dude. Andre Chase has this footage and was like, Duke, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you talking to this guy? What the fuck is wrong with you?
You the impression of him so well.
Are you trying to undermine Chase, you? And he's like, no, Mr. Chase, trust me, it's not what you think. Should we worry about this girl and her back? She's like, I'm freaking out. And he's like, you know what? We're going to talk about this later. All right? Let's get out there for her. It's like, what the fuck is going on here?
Obviously, Chase is in front of him.
You had a theory. What's your theory?
I forget it. I want to say Chase is going to turn on him, though, like just by that night.
I hope he does. Andre Chase needs to turn on him. But, like, Duke just is like a bitch. I hate Duke.
Yeah. Like, face him is, like, weird. Like, on paper, you expect him to turn.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be a heel and whatever. But before they go into that, I think this is what you're talking about. Like, the rival school thing. Like we talked about that a few times. That needs to happen. Fucking Chase U versus what I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna drag it anyway. Drew U.
Yes.
Yeah, that needs to happen.
Yes. So then we get backstage. Brooke Jensen and Kiana James. And she's like, no, not Kiana James. Fallon Henley. She's like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you fucking talking to her? Why are you like that with her? Fuck that. What's wrong with you? And he's like, dude, she likes me. Why can't you two get along? And she's like, can't you see she's just trying to use you? She's trying to use you. He's like, you have the bar. What the fuck does she want? She wants nothing. Like, can't you believe it? He's like, can't you believe that she likes me? And she's like, no. And she just walks off. Like, she literally says no and just walks off. And like, what the fuck is going on here?
Like, he pointed out everything. Like, I ain't got shit.
Yeah, it was like, the fuck? So we get Valentina Feroz versus Thea Hale. And the whole time, Andre Chase is looking at Duke Hudson. So they start to argue, and Elektra Lopez comes out, and she looks at Valentina and is like, yo, here's the knuckles. And Valentina's like, I don't want to use these. Like, use them. Like, no. Thea fucks around, hits the finisher. Thea gets the win, finally. So, yeah, Thea gets a win.
Oddly enough, next week there's a celebration for her. I don't know why, but yeah.
Because she won. So, Mello and Trick are leaving, and then all of a sudden, here comes Apollo talking shit. I'm like, what the fuck? The coolest thing about this was Mello was wearing the Wrestling Club t-shirt, and the Wrestling Club is a bunch of kids in New York that watch wrestling, and they have this whole thing, and it's super awesome. I love that. And the fact that Mello wore the shirt on TV was fucking amazing. And the kids freaked out. Like, as soon as they saw that, they freaked the fuck out.
The weirdest part about it, though, he ends it with, I'm gonna go get a haircut. Trick is like, he bald, though, right?
Yeah, it was very random.
That shit was funny.
So then they kind of like, because this is when Jay Brisco passed, and they stopped like NXT and was like, yeah, we have to send our condolences to Jay Brisco's family and his friends, and just like mark the passing. And this is what's amazing about the new WWE. They were planning to hold a funeral thing for Pretty Deadly. And once they found out that Jay Brisco died, they was like, nope, we're not doing that. That's in bad taste. We won't do that. That is really fucked up. So they stopped the funeral thing that they were going to do with Pretty Deadly. And I'm like, that is growth, because Vince would have been like, nah, fuck this shit. We're going to do it. Fuck it.
Props to them, 100%.
Yes. So then we get Valentina and Elektra Lopez. And Elektra's like, listen, you need to look out for you. And me and you together, we can work. The last time I worked with somebody, it fucking sucked. But me and you, we could get this. It's like, okay, all right. Sure. That's all I can say. It's like, sure.
That's like a random ass chain for no reason.
Yes. And you can tell that the New Day was going to do the funeral thing because they came out in black and white. And you can kind of tell like that's what was going to happen. And then Pretty Deadly came out and they was like, you could have got the title match if you would have just got Ahmed Johnson's Legion of Doom patch. And I was like, what the fuck? Why is it going to be so random? And
did you actually find those, by the way?
Probably not. Probably not. Okay. So they start arguing, and then Gallus comes out, and Gallus is arguing with them because he's like, "No, we're the tag team #1 contenders, so screw you." No, screw you. And then it just breaks down into a fucking battle where everybody's fighting, and it's like, 3-way. That's it. Yeah. It's so random. So then we get Roxy and Lyra Valkyrie, and they're in the back. And here comes Big Body Hobby singing his Christmas songs. And they're like, Christmas was weeks ago. What is wrong with you? That's why it's a great time for me to drop this Christmas album. And then he's talking to Eva Valkyrie. He's like, oh, you don't even understand English. She's like, what are you talking about? She's like, yeah, you don't understand this. And he just walks off. And it's like, this guy is such a dick.
And the funny part, if I'm not mistaken, the name of his album is Feliz Navidad.
No, Feliz Navidad.
Navidad, there you go. Yeah.
It's just so, he is such a dick. And like, the funny part is like, he's not a dick in like the dickish ways. He's a dick because he's stupid and funny. And I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, he's like different from fucking Waller.
Yes. So then we get an interview with Braun Breaker, and Braun's like, yeah, you know, I don't care. I really don't care. I'm going to be in a cage with this guy, and I'm going to beat him. And I've beat people before. I just never beat him in a cage, but I'm going to beat him. So it doesn't matter to me. Okay. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, too. So then we have Big Body Hobby versus Tyler Bate. And Tyler Bate beats the shit out of Big Body Hobby. And was like, okay, what was the point in that? Like, Hobby just got murdered. And it's like, what was the point in that?
Just like Thea Hill, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Has he won a match?
Yes.
He has? Oh shit.
No. Yeah, he won a match by like random like disqualification or some bullshit.
Oh, okay.
So then we get Brooke Money, and Fallon Henley walks up to Brooks and she's like, listen, dude. Listen, all right, fuck it. I talked to her. We're gonna have a tag team match, and she's gonna be my tag team partner. And he's like, yeah. She's like, I only did this for you. Like, I felt bad. I did this for you, but yeah, we're gonna do some tag team shit. I'm like, okay. But the funny part is, the other dude, fucking, he's just sitting there like, yeah, I don't give a fuck about this. I don't trust her, and I don't trust you. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, like he looking at him all mean and shit.
Yeah. So then we have Eva Valkyrie and Roxy versus Toxic Distraction. And it ends when Toxic Distraction fucks each other up by accident, and Roxy and whatchamacallit gets the win. So now, like, the funny part is, like, people are like, oh my god, they're teasing dissension, and like, so now, like, it's like, no. You keep seeing it as teasing dissension. These are just like slip ups, which is they're gonna be angry at each other for a while, and people are gonna be like, oh, so now it's an official triple threat. But once it gets down to the line, they're gonna fucking team up on Roxy, try to beat the shit out of her, and then like they're gonna cost each other the match eventually. But it's not like they're against each other.
Yeah, like they're gonna have to have a new leader eventually, someone to take a hold of that shit and get it.
And I just don't understand how people are just like, oh, they're breaking them up or they're doing to. It's like, no, they're not doing any of the dumb shit that you're saying. It's to make it seem like, because like immediately, like everybody that knows this is like, oh, Roxy's 100% winning. Now it's just like throwing a little mystery in there, like this could happen. They could fight each other and screw it up like this, ha ha. And it's like, no one believes this. Like, we watch wrestling for our entire lives. Like, no one believes this. Like, yeah, but it's kind of funny. Ha ha. See, it's gonna happen. No one believes it. No one fucking believes it.
Newbies probably.
Newbies probably. But it's like, what the fuck? So we get to Monday Night Raw. And it kicks off with the Usos and Solo Sikoa. And the Usos are talking about defending their Raw tag team titles against Los Boricuas. So Los Boricuas come out.
You could have said anything, but you said Los Boricuas. Oh my god.
Okay, I'll call them by their real name. The Filthy Animals came out.
That works.
So they get in the ring and they confront the Usos, and Dominic's getting in Solo's face, and then Solo like gets ready to hit him, but Rhea shows up, and Rhea's like, come on, hit me. Rhea punches him, and Solo's about to hit her, but right before he takes a swing, here comes Mustafa Ali, and jumps right on Solo like, haha, got you, because we're gonna have a match. We were already set to have a match, so I'm just gonna jump on you for no reason. And it's like, okay, that's how it was. And the funny part, and like for 5 seconds, it looked like, oh, Ali could do something. And then of course Solo came back and just murdered the shit out of him. So there's somebody online that's like, yo, Mustafa Ali should win the 2023 Money in the Bank. And I'm like, you know what? I would not be opposed to that. I would not that at all. Like, I think that would be
cool at one point.
Yep. I think that would be really dope.
Yeah.
So Solo gets the win, and then here comes the Usos to cheer him on, but then Kevin comes out, beats the shit out of Usos, beats the shit out of Solo Sikoa, and just starts throwing chairs. And like, Kevin, you can't just throw chairs at anybody. I don't give a fuck. That's how it felt. So then we start seeing little video packages of people who are in a 6-way elimination match later on for the U.S. title. Dun, dun, dun.
Ta-da.
So we got a commercial that was talking about the 30th anniversary of Monday Night Raw, and it promoted the match Seth Rollins versus Austin Theory for the U.S. title. I was like, the fuck? Like, you spoiled the main event. The fuck? That's fucked up.
So fucking hilarious.
Yes. So then we get a Cody promo, and Cody's talking about stuff, and Cody says, I'm coming back at the Royal Rumble. And that made everybody pissed off. Like, what the fuck? Like, why would they tell Cody's coming back? We wanted it to be a surprise. Well, we found out because I literally said this to Renegade. It was like, so if they're saying that he's a surprise, there must be a surprisier surprise coming.
Basically.
And that is exactly what's happening. It's a surprising surprise, but it's not a rock solid surprise, but it's like a surprising surprise.
Okay.
Yes. So then we get Elias, and Elias is bitching about something about money or like having a guitar or like having to grow his beard back. I don't know what he was bitching about, but he was bitching about something. And then MVP came out of Adam Pearce's office, and Elias says, "You know what? I could beat your ass." And MVP was like, "No, we have a match later on." He's like, "Yeah, you ain't wrestled in a long time. I could beat your ass, MVP." He's like, "No, I never said against me." I'm like, "What?" So he walks off. He's like, "Oh, okay." And we'll tell you why that's important a lot later, because this is all Lisa's stuff. So we get the Hurt Locker business, not officially the Hurt Locker business, versus the Street Profits. The match was going good. The ending was totally screwed up because Cedric Alexander was supposed to get pulled out of the way and Dawkins was supposed to hit the turnbuckle. It still was going to lead to the fucking Street Profits getting a win, but it was so fucked up because Cedric Alexander didn't get out of the way in time, and like it was kind of like a botch, and then Dawkins had to kind of play it off. I was like, it's kind of weird. It was weird.
So it was indeed a botch, right? It wasn't like meant to look like a botch.
No, it was indeed a botch.
Oh, okay.
So MVP winds up talking to Alexander and Benjamin, and they're yelling. I'm like, dude, you made us lose. And it's like, no, trust me, it was an accident. So setting more up for the Hurt Locker business to come back together. So then we get the Filthy Animals, and the Alpha Academy comes up and says, "You guys are losers." Shush. So Alpha Academy sets up a match between Alpha Academy and the Filthy Animals. Okay, cool. That's a match for later. All right, yeah, sure. But that's the thing. So we get the MILF. The MILF comes out and she says, "Where the hell is Bailey? She's probably in the back yelling at somebody being a Karen." And Bailey comes out with like, "My name's not Karen." And she's like, "No, you were being a Karen." "But my name's not Karen, my name's Bailey." And she's like, "No, you were being a Karen. That's why I called you a Karen." And it's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, this was one of the weirdest things because it's like, what the fuck is going on here?
Like she didn't know what the fuck a Karen was.
I know. And then this is what kind of weirded me out. And Becky was like, "Yeah, like you left down at NXT while we came up, and you were always like the horseman that was left behind, and you were jealous of us, and you peaked in 2015 in New York." And it's like all of these horsewomen references, and it's like, okay, like I know it's not leading into anything quote unquote, but I felt like this is not the first time they've mentioned horsewomen together, and I feel like it's a tease, but like also I feel like it's not. I feel like something's wrong here.
Yeah, something is off.
Yeah. So then we get Dolph Ziggler, and Mustafa Ali comes in and is like, "So first off, you fucked me over last week. You fucked me over the week before. You're still fucking me over now. And now you get a U.S. title thing? Yeah, like, what the fuck is up here?" And Ali just punched the shit out of him, was like, "Bitch, you better win because I want to beat your ass and I want a title out of this." I'm like, oh, okay. this is crazy. Like, I want them to settle this because I don't want them to keep running into each other and Ali keep beating the shit out of them.
Yeah, because he did beat the shit out of him.
Yes.
Hopefully it's a match on this Monday. So.
I hope so. So Elias winds up fighting Omos. So Omos comes in and kills Elias with MVP. And it's like, oh, MVP's got him. All right, cool. So Tozawa says, I want to be in the Royal Rumble. Pierce, put me in. And Pierce said, you have to qualify to get in the Royal Rumble. So, yeah, you'll fight that person soon. Bye. He's like, okay, cool. All right. So then we find out next week at the 30th anniversary, we're going to have a family reunion thingy bobber with the Bloodline. And Renegade immediately says, so does that mean that The Rock is coming? And I was like, no. Because, like, the only reason I say no is because, like, if the returns are huge and they decided to spend Cody immediately, that means The Rock is coming at Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
So, like, him, the thing is, he'll be alluded to. I promise he will be alluded to because it's talking about the family. And they're going to say, like, I believe Roman is going to say he's bigger than everybody in the family, blah, blah, blah. He's going to say it, but we're not going to get The Rock. We're not going to get The Rock. We're going to get, like, vague mentions of how he's so much better than The Rock. Like, it's not happening until next Saturday.
100% agree.
Yeah, but there's going to be a lot of Rikishi's going to be there. Samu's going to be there. Alpha and Sika. Like, every Samoan. Jacob Fatu is going to be there. I'm joking, but probably true. Like, it's going to be so many fucking Samoans, and it's just going to be great.
Nansanoi.
Yeah.
Fucking Umaga-san.
Yep. So, the fucking American Alpha takes on the Filthy Animals, and the Filthy Animals get a win, setting up next week's match for the Raw Tag Team Championships. So yeah, that happened. Great way. Like I don't know why that was like a big deal when people was like, oh my god, American Alpha could win. No, they can't. Like, they were never gonna win. So they
could win. They weren't gonna win, but they could.
They could. So we get Io Shirai versus Mia-chan, Mia-Yim, with Candice LeRae in her corner. So Mia-chan gets the win with the help of Candice LeRae. So it's basically setting up Candice and Mia-chan versus Io and Dakota.
Yeah.
So, and the funny part is, like, that match is going to be fucking amazing because they're all friends. And that's why this is going to be fucking amazing.
Yep.
But in the background after the match, Nikki Cross was just standing there. Nikki Cross was just standing there. She just was standing there.
I swear she was in for a minute because it took me a minute to see her.
Yeah, she was just standing there because, like, as soon as they panned her, I was like, what the fuck is Nikki Cross just standing in a crowd for? And, like, she just was standing there, and I'm like, is no one going to turn around and look at Nikki Cross? Like, I'm looking at all the fans' faces as like, y'all are not going to turn around. She's right there. She's right fucking there. No one's going to say anything. Nope. Not going to say shit. Fuck that.
They were fans. They weren't real fans.
Basically. So then we get Bianca Belair. So Bianca Belair comes out and she's like, listen, Alexa, I'm tired of this bullshit. Bring your ass down here. So Alexa comes down. Bianca literally goes, yo, listen, at Royal Rumble, me and you, do you want a title match or not? And Alexa, like, was like, I don't know. She's like, how do you not know if you want a title match? Do you want a title match? I'm giving it. This is what you wanted. You're getting a title match at Royal Rumble. So Alexa finally says yes. She's like, all right, cool, all that's fine, but we gonna fight right now. So they start fighting, and like Bianca beats the shit out of Alexa. Like she just beats the shit out of her. Alexa throws Bianca over the fucking railing. Bianca pops up like Keith Lee, was like, "Nah, I'm gonna fuck you up," and start beating the shit out of her. And then Bianca selfs up the chairs. She's about to do the what is her finishing move called?
I want to call it the kiss of death.
The KOD. She's about to do the KOD, but all of a sudden, Uncle Howdy shows up, and it's a very weird shot because Uncle Howdy's in like this hallway, but they pan the camera around to see Uncle Howdy, but they get it right in a very weird spot on Alexa, and it's like, I don't think you're supposed to be there. They're like, no, we have to hold this shot. And it's like, but it's right in my face. They're like, no, we have to hold this shot. It's right there. It's like right there. Why are you putting this in our face? Nah, we have to hold this shot. I'm like, okay, all right, this is just too much. This is too much.
At least it's not Beaver Boy controlling the fucking camera.
I mean, I think it was him controlling the camera. So then we get Bronson Reed versus Akira Tozawa. And for a lot of people that hasn't seen Bronson Reed be Bronson Reed or Jonah, this was Jonah. Jonah murdered. Huh?
I was going to say that because I've seen Bronson Reed. I've never seen Jonah. This was different. So this was Jonah, like you said.
Yes, this was Jonah. Jonah murdered Akira Tozawa. So now Jonah's in the Rumble, and Akira Tozawa is also beat the shit out of.
He'll probably be in the Rumble too, though.
Yeah, he probably will. So like he fucked him up. Like I was watching it and I'm like, yeah, this is Jonah. Like this is a beat down. So we get official that Bayley and the MILF will have a cage match next week on the 30th anniversary of Raw.
Yeah.
Yes, so now we get to the 6-man elimination. It's Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, Miz, Bartender Cabron, Bob Lash. Is that 6 people? Yeah, I think that's 6 people. And then here comes Austin Theory. He's like, hey, I'm here to watch because I like watching people. And people get watched. So the eliminations start happening.
Before you go, was that like with the commercial from earlier? Was I the only one like kind of mentally checked out though, even though it was a good match? Because I thought the commercial spoiled it.
Yes, I was too, especially when it got down to the end. Because the first person gets eliminated is Bartender Cabron.
Yes.
Then Miz. Then Dolph Ziggler. Then somebody else. And then it's just, Finn Balor. Then it's just left with Bob Lash and Seth Rollins. And you're like, oh, yeah, Seth's definitely winning. But here's the thing. During all of that, MVP comes down. But MVP comes down with Omos. And you're like, what the fuck? And people are like, all right, this is weird. But MVP and Omos get into it with Austin Theory. And that confuses Seth, which sets up Bob Lash to get a win. So Bob Lash gets the win, and we're like, what the fuck? Bob Lash gets the win? So now it's Bob Lash versus Austin Theory, but MVP and Omos are looking at Bob Lash, and Bob Lash is looking at them, and they're like, And it's like, okay, well, officially a Hurt Locker business is getting back together. All the pieces are there, so it's just back to business.
Yeah, it's gonna be a huge fucking Hurt business thing.
Yes, and I'm excited because Omos was never in the original Hurt business. and now he's in this version of the Hurt Locker business, and it's super cool.
Part of me thinks fucking Street Profits might be in this too.
That's racist. That's racist.
No.
Yes. Okay.
No, it's not. Because like on paper, it seemed like they're gonna like it seemed like NDP was trying to help him though, right? But what if he really was trying to screw them? And by them, I mean fucking Shelton and Cedric and whatever.
That's the thing. He was.
Cedric never like fit in, you know.
No, but here's the thing. He was screwing them. He was screwing them because the reason he screwed them is because he's showing them, you guys, if you're not focused with somebody that gets you focused, you're worthless. Like, you're worthless. Even me coming out to tell you what to do got you all fucked up. So you need to focus. Remember when you were with me? You guys were tag team champions. You guys have to fucking get your shit together. I am the key to getting your shit together. So stop fucking around and let's do this shit. And that's basically what it is. The Street Profits aren't going to do that because the Street Profits are going to wind up being like super faces. Because like you can't turn them because like it'll be the dumbest shit. Like you turn them. And the other thing about it is the whole Bianca Belair thing, because they're doing a show together and they're like doing more crossover. You can't turn him unless you turn her also. And that's not a thing.
Yeah. Okay.
But like, and everybody wants the original Street Profits. I mean, not the Street Profits, the original Hurt Locker business back together, because it's just a thing that everybody loves and everybody really wants to see again, because it's a thing that people fell in love with that never truly got off the ground. It just like had like its 20 minutes of fame and it just like fell apart.
True.
Like I kind of feel like like they were together during a pandemic, and then after pandemic they're just like, whatever, fuck this.
Like they stopped caring.
Yeah, it was like, what the fuck? Like, come on, man, like just do more. Nah. I was like, okay. So that was that. So there's going to be a WrestleMania / Super Bowl crossover. I don't know if that's like a fucking commercial or like them mentioning WrestleMania at the Super Bowl, but it's going to be a crossover commercial or crossover something. Like the crossover is there because like Fox pitched it to WWE. It was like, yo, we want to do a crossover something, WrestleMania Super Bowl-ish thing. We don't know exactly what it is, but like it's coming.
That's cool.
Yeah. So there was an interview with Nick Khan, and I swear to God, Nick Khan is just like the most corporate BS bullshit guy that I've ever heard, because everything that they asked him, he just like totally just corporate BS'd it. Was like, no, like this, like we're glad to have Mr. McMahon back. We're glad to have. It's like, dog, I know corporate speak when I hear corporate speak. It's like you're saying everything is fine when this building is up in flames. It's like, dog, I know exactly what's going on. You're saying exact opposite of what's happening. It's like, no, everything is fine. And then he's talking about the lawsuit from the woman, and is like no, that happened back then, and like it was acceptable back then, but it's not acceptable now. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? It wasn't acceptable back then. What are you talking about?
Right.
And then come to find out, Vince pays the woman off multi-millions. Like, this is the biggest story, the Rita Chatterman story. She was like the referee that got assaulted by Vince. She was the first one that came out. Vince paid her off. Vince just paid her millions and millions just recently. This was like, all right, here's a bunch of money. Like, just in the last 2 days, it was like, here's a bunch of money. Shut the fuck up. Never say anything again. And it's like, we're just gonna let this go, and they're like, yeah, no, fuck it. Like, and, and Nick Khan just like kind of stood up for that, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, what is happening? I was so I was so insulted, but then like Nick Khan took a shot at Tony Khan. Like he was like, yeah, he's like Tony Khan's just a kid with his dad's money. I like his dad. His dad is really cool. But Tony Khan, he's just a kid with his dad's money. He never did anything on his own. And like he just started taking all these shots at him. And I was just like, damn, like why are you coming at him so hard? Then I found out, because like this shit kind of slips my mind because like I don't give a fuck. That was a receipt. Like the shit that Nick Khan did was a receipt because Tony took shots at Nick Khan multiple times. And I'm like, oh shit, I totally fucking forgot that.
Okay, at first, I wasn't aware of it.
Yeah, because at first I was like, why the fuck is he talking shit? Because like they brought up the whole AEW wanting to buy WWE, and he basically shut it down, but like at the same time, he shit all over Tony Khan and just kept saying Shad Khan's like a nice dude. He's like, it's really awesome, and like I enjoy his work effort with like the football clubs and shit. And he just kept shitting on Tony. And then I was like, at first I was like, why the fuck is he shitting on Tony? I was like, so weird. Like, why you got beef with him? And then come to find out, Tony took shots at him, and this was just him taking a receipt. I was like, oh, okay, well it makes sense. Y'all both beefing. All right, bet. Who cares?
Yeah.
So somebody left the company who was a longtime Hall of Famer, and it's Devon Dudley.
Oh.
Yeah, Devon said he's leaving WWE. He's done with them. And the funny part is like he said he's leaving WWE, and the first person I seen that like tweeted thank you was Mello, and was like, oh, like what is Mello? And then like I found out he did some training and some producing down at NXT. That's why Mello knows him. I'm like, oh shit, like. So he like basically was doing producing and stuff all throughout WWE. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, that makes sense. I mean, I don't know where he's gonna go. I don't know if he's gonna pop up in AEW like a lot of people think. Like, no, he's gonna pop up in AEW. He's gonna be a producer now. I'm like, I don't know. Like,
I think the most obvious place he'll pop up right now will be Impact because Bully's there. So
yeah, I would not be surprised if he popped up like with Bully, because it's like that seems like the most normal thing for him to do.
Yeah,
I was like, what the fuck? Like, it's just so random because it's like you don't really get to see people just like in the back just be like, no, I'm out. Fuck this shit. You're like, oh, okay, like that's random.
It's rare, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not gonna keep happening, but like it's probably gonna happen a lot with Vince just muscling his way around shit. Cause like he even pulled some bullshit where he pulled up this dumbass bullshit clause, was like, yo, I could basically do whatever I want and y'all can't say shit, fuck you. And people are like, but nah, fuck you. It's like, what the fuck, Vince? he's doing a lot of crazy shit, and people are like, we hope that he don't come back to creative, and it's like I have this feeling like he's gonna let everything play out that was already planned to WrestleMania, and then just gonna be like, after WrestleMania, I'm back, bitch. But like, hopefully at that time we get the sell of the company, so he can't be able to be like, yeah, I'm doing this, and it's like, ugh. Like, you know what I mean?
Random question. What was the name of the Heart Foundation's finisher?
The Heart Attack.
Oh, okay. It had nothing to do with this. I just was wondering. Never mind.
I mean, it was a dangerous finish, and I mean, sometimes shit happens to to, but yeah, like, I mean, well, I mean, any last words you have for this podcast?
Sometimes heart attacks need to happen.
Okay.